what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty.
I've just finished up at the gym. I stopped by the grocery store. I walked over there. I'm eating some of these seaweed snacks. Remind me of Alex every time I eat them, because when we first started dating, I left these with him after hanging out with him because I was snacking on them. And then when I left, there were some left behind. And so he took a video of himself going, and he texted it to me. And it was so funny to me at the time. I think you had to be there, but it just reminds me of him and when we first started dating every time I'm eating them. I got a bunch of new chia seeds because I've been on a chia seed pudding kick, and then I got pomegranate, blueberry, more coconut sugar. I picked up maple syrup the other day. I feel like every time that I've gone into town recently, I've had to stop at the grocery store because I've forgotten something from the last time I went. And then I got these sun-dried organic goji berries to eat with my chia seed pudding, which sounds really lovely. So I'm in the kitchen now, and after having a lovely morning out, I'm doing a little experiment. I've already had breakfast and all that good stuff, but I thought that I would try making a matcha chia seed pudding. So I'm gonna have to let you guys know how this goes. I made a TikTok about it. I made a TikTok of like putting it all together. This is just a little test, but I think it's gonna be really good. So I went to make a matcha, right? I did like the matcha and the hot water mix. So I had my little like matcha mix. And then I added oat milk. So I did about a cup of like a matcha and oat milk mix. I put the 4 tablespoons of chia seeds in first into the jar, and then I added my matcha and oat milk mix on top. And I added a little dash of vanilla extract, which I'm finished with. So I need to go back to the store and get vanilla extract at some point when I go back into town. And then I added some of this organic maple syrup into the mix to sweeten it up. And so that's all in there. I'm gonna leave this overnight. We're gonna see how matcha chia seed pudding goes. You guys might notice that I've moved a mirror. For those of you who pay attention to my background, I've moved the mirror that was on this wall here to above the fireplace for now. I've gotten a couple comments here and there, and I got one in particular yesterday, I think it was, and I was scrolling, looking at the comments, replying, and someone was like, you should move that mirror that's behind that yellow couch and put it on top of the fireplace. And the moment that I got that comment, it was like the nudge I needed to do it, because I had been thinking about doing it. I actually had been waiting to see if there was a different type of mirror I was imagining that I was gonna put on top of the fireplace, and I haven't been able to find it. And then I just got like disenchanted with home decor for a while, to be honest, because we had been in such a huge like renovation home decor process for the last 1.5 years that I was just like, ugh, couldn't be bothered with like moving stuff around anymore, which never normally happens to me. So that's how you know that we were like really just full blown for a while. So I just needed a little break, and I feel myself getting back into it. Like yesterday, we went and picked up the last piece for the bathroom that we're going to put above the toilet. And so I'll show you guys that when that's finished or when we're doing it. But there's just like little things that I'm feeling the inspiration coming back, which is great because there's still stuff that needs to get done around here. I wanna take a quick break and talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp is something that I use in my life weekly. If you're going through a harder time or a big life transition, or if you just wanna function at your best ability in life, then definitely look into BetterHelp.
I have personally been using BetterHelp for the last 2.5 years, and it has been a constant in my life in this huge transition of life of moving countries. A lot has changed in my life, and it's been really nice that every week I have a place that I can go to just kind of remove my thoughts from my head and say them out loud and just get advice on different feelings and things that I'm going through. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists that can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer some questions about your preferences and needs in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can set up a call with a therapist in whatever way you feel most comfortable, whether it's chat, text, video call, or over the phone. You can also message your therapist at any time, which I really like, because if you're feeling a certain thing, you can message your therapist and say, hey, I'm feeling this. Remind me that I want to talk about that on our call next time. You can also schedule your live sessions whenever it's most convenient for you. Also, if for any reason the therapist you get matched with just isn't the right fit, you can switch your therapist at any time for no additional cost, which I think is great. I personally switched therapists at the very beginning because I didn't have the right chemistry with mine, and I found my second one, which I love. With BetterHelp, you can get the same quality and professionalism that you expect from a traditional in-office therapy, but with a therapist that is custom picked for you. You'll have more scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. You can get 10% off of your first month with BetterHelp by going to betterhelp.com/rad. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/rad for 10% off of your first month. I am making a little bone broth soup for lunch right now with some carrots, celery, rice, a little bit of chicken. What's happening?
Look at the wheel.
I know, the wheel's completely off. I just warmed up this delicious bone broth soup that Alex made yesterday. He's all about the stews this time of year, and I love it. It's honestly what I look forward to in the winter. It's even better the next day. I can actually see Alex outside with our neighbor Cody because we were in the kitchen and I was warming this up. She was grabbing wood from our paddock, our little pasture there, because I don't know if you guys remember, we told you that we cut a ton of wood for our neighbors because they supplied the wood, we cut it all up. So Cody, one of the shepherds, she came over and she was grabbing some of the wood. And then all of a sudden we saw the wheel of her trailer pop off. So Alex has just run out there to help her fix the wheel and then help her bring the wood over. I think they're actually moving the wood into our trailer to bring it over across the road. And then they'll deal with the wheel probably later. As soon as I finish with my lunch, I'm going to grab the seedlings that we got yesterday out of the trunk of the car, the boot of the car, as they would say here in New Zealand. My brain goes boot, trunk. Which one are you going to choose this time? Anytime. There's a lot of like words like that because I'm here and it's starting to rub off on me, I like can't decide which way I'm going to go with it. But the boot of the car, grab the seedlings out, and I'm going to plant them in the garden. We got like some more lettuce and some broccoli, just some plants that are good for this time of year so that we can get more in the garden. Vegetables. We've got some lettuce, a mixed variety. We've been eating tons of lettuce from the garden, so I'm excited to put more in. Our house sitters had a lot of the lettuce while we were gone, which is great. That's exactly what we wanted them to do, because if not, they would have gone to seed. So it's time to plant some more. Usually I like to plant from seeds. You guys have seen me create my own seedlings most of the time. I really like doing that in the spring. If I could prep it before spring starts, then by the time spring really rolls around, I have seedlings already created. It's so much more cost effective. It's also way easier to buy like organic seed and like know where your seed is coming from and all that good stuff. This is a nice way to just get it going quicker, especially when we're already pretty much in winter here. So I'm excited to put that in there. We got a little bit more lettuce variety, and we've got some brassica pack. So it looks like cauliflower and cabbage, which is everything we need in the winter time. I'm very excited to get this into the garden. I gotta go get some gloves, gotta go get my trowel. As you can tell, I get excited about garden time.
This is why I haven't showered since after the gym though, by the way, because I was going to shower when I got home from the gym. And then I thought, I'm gonna be playing in dirt in a couple of hours. Might as well just do a nice big shower at the end of the day. Let's go, guys. You're coming with me. Okay, so I've planted all of the lettuce in this area, along with the celery, the kale, spring onion, strawberries, leeks. Over here, I've planted more cabbage and cauliflower. As you can see, there's some cabbage starting to grow. Needs a little bit more time. This one's getting pretty ready. They're definitely like smaller than the ones that you find at the grocery store, of course. Pretty much everything is that you grow your own. But that fennel, look at that. Look at that fennel. It is going crazy. And then this one, there's not that much going on. There's some edible flowers here, and then we've got some Swiss chard, and then I've just planted broccoli, and there's more Swiss chard there. These are some beans hanging out in the corner over here. So we've actually recently discovered that these two trees at the edge of the vegetable garden are a lemon tree and a lime tree. So this one's the lemon tree, and then this one is the lime tree, which is very exciting to have both a lemon and a lime tree. We use citrus in our cooking a lot, especially like anything that we make Mexican style, but even Greek style for the lemons. And yeah, so this is just really exciting to know. And the last year we did not have as much citrus, so this time it's really grown like crazy, and we've been able to actually try the lime, which has been awesome. And the lemons aren't totally ready yet, neither are the limes, but you can definitely like pull one off and squeeze some juice off of it. I've been doing it for different recipes that call for citrus, and so they're not totally ready, but they're definitely edible by now, and I can tell that they're lime, which is so exciting. For dinner tonight, we're doing a little bit of salmon. We've done some sweet potato fries and a spinach salad with some goat cheese, some sweet peppers, some pomegranate. This is my plate of salmon, sweet potato, spinach, and then I made this little dipping sauce for the sweet potato fries, which is like yogurt, dill, garlic, and salt. Hi, good morning. It's the next day. I was going to end the vlog yesterday, but I just felt like let's just keep it going today. I'm going to be editing it today, so at some point I'm going to have to stop it. But I wanted to update you guys on how this matcha went. I've already had it for breakfast. I put it in a bowl with goji berries, bananas, blueberries, and pomegranate seeds, and it was delicious. But I want to try it on camera for you guys. I tried it on camera, like the first taste on TikTok. I've just been doing little recipe stuff on there. I think I told you guys that yesterday. Anyways, I love how this turned out. I love a good matcha in the morning. I've been slowly weaning off of it just because I told you guys about my caffeine sensitivity in my last vlog that I found out I have. So matcha has really mellow amount of caffeine. It's like green tea caffeine, so it's not like coffee or anything like that. So just testing it out to see how I like it. And I love the little bit of matcha taste to it with the sweetener of maple syrup. This is delicious. It's fun too, like it's something different. And just like exciting to have for breakfast. It's a gorgeous day today. It is
sunny, beautiful. I've been editing in the dining room for some weird reason lately. You guys know that we renovated our entire office and I have this great little desk space, but for some reason lately I've just been really wanting to be in this room. So that's what I'm letting myself do, edit in here. It's making me feel inspired. I think it's just switching up the space. So I think that if I'm bringing you guys along on a day with me, a big part of my days is getting work done. I'm a content creator. I've been a YouTuber, content creator for the last 10 years in January, which is crazy. January 7th, 2014, I think is when I think it was January 7th, 2014. No, I don't think, I'm sure. And so January 7th, 2024 will be 10 years on YouTube as my full-time job, which is pretty crazy. And so most of my day consists of responding to emails, and I try to do that in the morning. I was doing the dishes, so my sleeves are all like rolled up. I have some laundry going too. So that's what working from home is for me. I'm usually like simultaneously working and getting some stuff done around the house, like throwing in the laundry or like taking care of the dishes and stuff like that. We both kind of just, Alex is better at just like getting into his office and doing what he needs to do and like focus, but I have to have the house feeling nice before I work. It's kind of a problem sometimes because I'll procrastinate my work to get stuff done around the house. But for the most part, I'm pretty good at just like sitting down at my desk, getting done what I need to get done. I normally start the day with a task list. So I have like this little today is the day list, and I will like, there's a daily goals section, and then there's this action list, achievements, next steps, and notes. I usually like to keep this next to me during the day so I can write down little notes, little things for me to remember. If I'm working and I need to write down something that I need to get done by the end of the day, I'll fill it in here and kind of check mark it as I go along. Every day looks different in terms of like the format of my day. Obviously when we're traveling, it's different, but when we're home, it's pretty consistent. I get YouTube videos up every week, so I'm normally filming or editing. Every day I'm posting to TikTok or Instagram primarily. And every week or so, I'll probably have some sort of brand thing that I'm dealing with. Now, some weeks I might not have one. Other weeks I might have 4 that I'm doing. Some weeks I might only have 1. Like this week and last week, I have several that I'm working on simultaneously. So I feel like I have a lot of things going on in my brain right now, so writing them down is really good, and I'm up against some deadlines and some posts that I need to be doing this week as well. Shortly, I will be editing this video that you're watching, and as you guys saw earlier in the vlog, it's in collaboration with BetterHelp. So that will get turned into them hopefully by tomorrow if I can get it all edited today. It's only 12 p.m. right now, so if I spend like the next 4 hours to 5 hours on it, I will probably have it all finished and ready to send in to BetterHelp by the end of the day, which means that it can be approved to go live by this weekend for you guys. As you guys know, not all of my videos are sponsored, like the video I posted last week, which I just looked on YouTube and I saw that you guys are really liking. That made me really happy because I really enjoyed filming that video. It was a lot of stuff. It was like almost 30 minutes long. But it was like a huge reset that I really enjoyed filming with you guys. I love watching inspiring videos like that just kind of make you feel like you want to get your life together. So I really enjoyed making them because I also in turn get to get a bunch of tasks done, but then we can feel the inspiration together to just like get all these little things. You know, it's the Virgo in me that enjoys that part of life. Some of you commented that like this is Virgo energy, and I'm like, yep, you know me pretty well. It's around 4 p.m. now. I've gotten a lot done. My vlog is pretty much finished, except this footage that you're seeing right now. I'm gonna probably plug it into there first thing tomorrow morning. We are going to go on a little family walk. We try to make a point to take a walk every day, as I told you guys in my last vlog. So it is so pretty out right now. It's golden hour. And Lanka, hey Lanka, you wanna go on a walk? Yeah? Do you wanna go on a walk? So you want, come here, come here. Yeah. You wanna go on a walk, friend? Do you wanna say hi to the vlog? Say hi everyone. Hi everyone. I kind of went above and beyond too. I was supposed to just get my vlog done, but I also got ahead of myself and got a little bit of this brand deal that I needed to get done because the light is so nice that I just like had to get it. So I paused and just got ahead of myself on something. So I feel really good. I'm feeling like I've gotten a lot accomplished today.
Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side, lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really...
We're on our walk, and earlier today around lunchtime, Alex called my name to come outside. He was like, look at this. And he found a frog. Pretty sure it's a native New Zealand frog. And I know that there's a lot of endangered frogs. So here's some footage of it. I'm not sure, I don't know much about frogs at all, but I looked online and I found some that looked exactly like it that are endangered. Now, maybe it's just a normal frog, but it was really cool. It had really beautiful markings on it. Anyways, it was on our driveway, so we were like, we should probably move it off of the driveway, one, so Lanka doesn't get it, two, so we don't run it over, and so that nobody else runs it over. So we picked it up and we put it by the pond and we released it into the water, and it seemed pretty happy about that. But if any of you know about frogs, let me know in the comments what type of frog that might be.